underestimate some of his serious leaping ability.
Now here's Dumal.
Down low. Oh, that's good.
So it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they called DuPont the egg. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best jumper in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Arnie, who played a few years over here. Remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack. Playing big near the basket. I love seeing Parker go up with this kind of force.
Off with the layup. Changed his mind half. With the layup. Tried to go with something else and choked it.
Outside Bourgeois. Brisebois outside. Pass to Barrow. Solid defense from Ahern. Harris trailing.
Just under 3.5 minutes allowed here.
When you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point, the youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
The nice put shot. The shot is good. Off the backboard.
Well, once that gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way and let them take over.
Barrow on the wing. Back to Bourgeois.
Sinks the triple.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like him can be left wide open like that.
He's covered by Barrow. On two more.
That's two for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Outside Dupont.
Up top, Parker. Over Zadira. Top of the key jumper, and they're good. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll be back.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter. Paris. Marseille leading. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the field has earned their spots tonight.
Brisebois with the ball. He's picked up by Dumont.
He's got space. Top line from the top of the key jumper.
Moore with the screen.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is why you involve MP in screen and rolls. He just figures out ways to score in these sets.
Pass to Dupont. Parker a screen.
His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Here's Dumont.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Nice D from Dupont. Now here's Parker. That one falls, coming off Brisebois' feet.
The You could see Parker liked the angle he found. His shot was there, and he knew it.
The 19-foot shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back rim and in.
And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in this game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Hall at the rebound. And so it's Marseille with it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's off from three-point range.
Guarded by Dupont.
1 second left.
Big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Now that's how you use every last second on the clock.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, Paris FC Marseille basketball. As we get going here in the second half for this FBSL match. Well, you look at the French culture, they love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, to be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
And Paris leading.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's going to be on
On the night, 20% of the stretch.
Yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you, it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing competition. It's been a win-win.
pass to Barrow.
Tries to break his ice.
The shot is good. Parker making the play.
And Barrow is used to having to convert through contact. It's a testament to how tough he is.
Now Bourgeois. Barrow on the wing.
Against him in that situation next time. And when Brisebois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the middle. Clock at 6. One drops for him.
You know, we saw him get tested multiple times this season by his opponents, and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these teams tonight.
Yeah, and it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
Yeah, this has been close.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot from the wing.
And the rebound goes to Marseille basketball.
Pass to Parker.
And here's Bourgeois. Started by Dumont. Bourgeois, no good.
You don't want to give up that kind of one ball.
They're very lucky they get there.
To the inside.
Outside for Hewitt.
That one.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
He needs some help as well.
Back to Dumont.
Inside.
outclassed DePaul on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DePaul is trying to get this going, but right now, NP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
Down by Barrow.
You know, he might be a little overconfident if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's never hitting that shot. I mean, me, yeah, I might be able to hit that shot, but he's never going to be able to hit it.
Maybe. And so here's the official foul contact in a shoot two.
Fearless play from DP down low. Wasn't back on the shot and draws a foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Marseille trailing. Wade with the steal.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 20 in space. Jump shot is good.
It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Here's Marseille with the ball. Here's Durant.
The dry spell continuing for him. With
Oh, they're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
well, through 3 quarters of play, down.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action. Here's what you basket, all time.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Breeze ball, long range. No good on time either. Guarded by DePaul.
Lets it go.
They get the rebound.
Here's it to go. Baked in off the glass.
Well, defensively, you've got to get a body when Zirko box him out. He's a very large dude out there.
Barrow outside. Pass to DePaul. Back to Barrow. Throws Harris with him.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
Here's Paris.
They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Marseille basketball pulls it in. Pass to DePaul.
Parker to the wing, right side.
Barrow on the way.
Looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. His feet were moving.
And he sort of lowered his shoulder into him, too. Those ones hurt, and they were going to get him there one way or the other.
Absolutely. Good call by the ref.
And here's Ava. Screen by Elitch.
Six to two.
DePaul with the rebound.
To the paint. Here's Parker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Lets it go from the wing. And that one drops.
Well, he's scored over a half their points so far. An unbelievable contribution.
DePaul with it. Guarded by Zadirko. Barrow outside. Parker is screened. Outside Dumal. It'll go to Marseille.
spacing out the floor. Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triples.
Now here's Parker. Sadirko defending. Parker misses. From deep. Down by Barrow. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Elitch the block.
That's rim protection at its finest. Elitch refusing to give up the easy basket.
Shot from the wing. Parker down low. Sadirko on him. Final horn sounds and Harris FC down.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it?
Wow, I mean, my whole
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
They got hot at the right time. But we have the best players in the tournament, the most experience, strongest will win. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very...
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponents, Istanbul Baskets?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EBA championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Swiga, along with Tim Schwartz and Ryan Beneficenti. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We'll likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
And now Paris is just one win away from immortality. Picking out all tournaments by MD.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament. One of them will have a green finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EBA championship. So much on the line tonight.
Now here's gonna move on for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Not much time needed for Guvan. He is a big-time scorer.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Defensive rebound. Sadirko can't hit. Outside Guvan. Down low. And a foul called on the shot. It's going to be on Sadirko. It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And after the horn sounds, one of these teams will be crowned the kings of Europe.
And what a journey it has been for MP with this team. But they have some stiff competition on their hands with Guvan and a very tough Istanbul team.
Many are wondering what the future holds for MP after this title game. A lot of the way he show out this year.
And whether he stays here in Europe or if he returns home to the States, nobody can be sure. But what is clear is that he's upped his profile as a player and is now a wanted prospect.
Now here's Guvan. Here's Ganesh. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Who's stopping Gunesh in there? Seriously. These are the types of buckets that Istanbul has to rack up.
The 90-foot shot, and it's in. Perfect screen there.
Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. For threes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And when you try to compare Guvan to the other great lead guards in Europe, it's hard to find a direct one-for-one. He's a unique talent.
No doubt. I mean, there's not a lot of other guards that can be as impressive as he was with the team. scoring, the playmaking, the leadership, even defense is very good on that end as well. He does it all in a way that we haven't really seen so far.
Now here's Duval.
5 points in the game.
Shot by Ganesh.
Such a smart player. You just never know what Guvon's going to do with it.
Harris trailing. He's covered by Duval.
From
Again, it's Harris.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Pass to Ganesh. Back to Duval.
A 3 ball.
Goes down. And so much drama hanging in every possession here of a winner-take-all title game.
And that's part of the magic of the EBA championship. It's not a 7-game series. You only get one shot at this. Anybody can be the hero today.
And Hewitt pulls it down.
Fires from the wing. That's good on the jumper.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Ganesh sets a screen. Ball from outside. Harris grabs the miss.
6 seconds separating shot and game clock. Green's a three-pointer.
So for a guy like him, he's trying to make a name for himself. Put it three, put it a long way.
Outside Duval.
Will it go? And you can't jam it through.
When you try something like that, you want to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
Harris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 6.
Welcome back to the Eternal City Road. Istanbul making a change here. Timeout call on Harris.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play.
Duval on the wing.
Shot on the wing.
Arslan pulls it in. Well, we've seen the development of Turkish basketball over the last few decades, and Istanbul is a big part of that.
Turkey, really one of the stronger teams in international play, along with the talent that's gone into the NBA. A lot of the success is from the players Istanbul has produced.
That one falls.
But credit Kaya with some major energy. When big men like him work hard in the glass, they sometimes get reward for it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Shoots from the elbow. Good again. And he is on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Right wing. Here's the 3.
Called in by Harris.
And a little minutes gone by here in this second quarter.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
Takes the 3. The shooter with the steal.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering some instant offense. He's causing some havoc out there. Gets it to go from downtown.
How about the high release from Kaya, making it look as easy as a warm-up shot?
From deep.
Rebounded by Kaya. Istanbul trailing.
That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
And Tolga Yilmaz, the Istanbul wing, he's really shown some great development over the last few seasons.
kept waiting on Yilmaz to figure it out. Then about halfway through last year, it happened. He's been an absolute stud since then, and a huge part of Istanbul's success.
That's Arslan. Good work defensively by the Steelers. It's rebounded by Istanbul.
To the paint. It's stolen. Out on his own on the break.
So Envy is right where they should be. Capitalize on the fast break. This guy, he doesn't waste opportunities.
Here's Bortles.
Out to the wing.
That's Arslan. Heidemann. He's covered by Ahern.
Screens it from beyond the arc.
Hard to stop, guys. He possesses a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
Now Dumal.
19-footer is on the money.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 7.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the second half of this EBA championship game gets underway. Things you always love about the EBA championship, you get some contrasting styles between the club teams of different countries.
And there are players from all over the world on these rosters, but each club has their own identity, and it's been fun to watch them clash.
Wing shot on the way. And Paris
Tacks on 2 more.
Yelled out confident. Envy is rising up in there. Knowing, yeah, he can give him a day.
Back to Toprak.
And miss there on the triple.
And it's Paris with the ball.
10-point lead. This is their biggest lead.
Dumal with the steal.
Oh my goodness, Gouvan lighting it up.
Down by Duval. Pass to Kaya.
90 seconds into the second half now.
Outside Duval. From deep Toprak.
Hits it from three-point range.
Spreading out the floor. You want that in a swingman like Toprak.
He's covered by Duval.
From the elbow. Down it.
That's a cool look that fellas, and he drains those.
Istanbul with the ball.
They trail by 7.
Outside Toprak. Up top Ganesh. Pass to Duval.
Clock at 6. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. Drops in the tray.
I'm not sure that was the play that got set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes to go.
I like the bold move of going right back at him to send the 3, but he just couldn't get it today. It's been all one-way traffic there. They've really been lighting out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
They need this.
And held in by Paris.
A lot of grit shot. One reason is he's got to on his guard. Move the ball around.
And as they continue to dominate, one just how much higher this league might get.
And it really could get out of hand because the defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Yes, it's good.
What an eye by Gouvan. Such a high IQ player who sees an opportunity with the pass way before the defense. And James Aguirre throws it back.
We're seeing the shot dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Move on for three. And out of bounds. Pierce with it.
I mean, this is a comedy of errors. You can have another one for less.
There's Portier. And in this EBA championship game, MP has been the one to lead the way for this team.
Gouvan might have the experience, but right now MP is the best player on the floor. The way he's taken over offensively, it's been incredible.
Gouvan drives in. He's over that. And Hewitt pulls it down. And here's Paris. They have a nice